This channel has looked at many of the magical religious artifacts of Southern California. The cogstones, the universe effigy, and the many artifacts found in Bowers Cave. These are a testament to the spirituality of the peoples who lived here, creating religious artifacts for thousands of years. To add to this list, a site in Malaga Cove, north of the Palos Verdes Peninsula, ca LAN 138. This site contains many objects believed to have played a role in the religious rituals of the peoples who used this site, as well as a tar making workshop, believed to date back to the late Del Rey tradition era at the end of the 1st millennium AD. They were the peoples who came after the Millennium Horizon and are believed to be the descendants of the Tagic speakers who migrated into the area. Since this site was excavated in 1942 by an quote-unquote amateur archaeologist, it was poorly recorded, as well as no maps or photos taken in situ. Therefore, only the brief descriptions that were included by him survive. To begin, there was found a steatite cooking pot with a handle that was coated with tar and 10 tarring pebbles in it. There were also abalone shells with tarring pebbles as well, probably for use in basketry, making any basket waterproof. Another group of interesting artifacts found were smoking pipes. Some were plain, but others were incised with lines. They were all coated in red ochre. It is no surprise that in the artifacts found here, there were also paint pots that were filled with this red mineral. The stems of these pipes were believed to have been made from bone. Pipe cloud blowers or shaman sucking tubes were also found at the site. What they were used for is unknown. This is not the only site where they were discovered. These objects have appeared all over sites on the Southern California coast and even on some of the Channel Islands. Theories ranging from being used to summon clouds or used to quote-unquote suck out disease from patients that were treated by the shaman who used them. At this site, 2 of these pipes were found. One was complete, the other wasn't. The incomplete tube contained a series of geometrically incised lines. Donut stones are another artifact found all over the Southern California coast, whose use remains unknown, that were also found here. 4 of these stones were found, the largest of which was made of serpentine, a variant of steatite. It also showed evidence of being incised and inlaid with shell. Interestingly enough, to add to the confusion of what this site may have been, there are also artifacts for domestic uses found. Comales or skillets, 6 manos, and 14 hammerstones were excavated. There was also an interesting pestle found that had 3 rings encircling its end engraved onto it. There were also lithic tools at this site, of course. These include 11 drills, 6 arrowheads, 6 spear points, a dagger, and a knife. Lastly and most importantly, there were many effigies found. 2 of these depicted cetaceans, 1 a whale. 3 figurines were discovered as well, but unfortunately there is no further description of these intriguing finds. The most important question remains, what was the purpose of this site? It lacks middens or food remains, so it cannot be a home. There were no burials/cremation remains found, nor what is called a mourning ceremony cache found anywhere on the site. Therefore, it is speculated this was used as a storage area for all sorts of material, be it lithic for food preparation, basket making, or ceremonial. The importance of this site is that it belongs to people who were the ancestors of the historical tribes that are still here today. It also contains many objects that will define the material culture of these peoples. CALAN 138 could be said to depict the transition from prehistoric to historic. These newcomers haven't created their own unique magical religious objects based on the items in their environment, while also being influenced by the cultures that preceded them.